lucky to be alive, boy.
You don't think I know that? I do. I'm grateful. Thank you. You carried me out of there. You saved me.
No. Thank yourself. You broke the chains. We need food. Without it, we will wither.
I know. And our wounds, if we don't see to them, they'll swell. That'll kill us before anything else.
Indeed.
It's still early in the day. They're going to be out there for a while. But eventually, they'll go to sleep. I didn't see any guards. Just farmers.
We are too weak to fight.
I know. And I don't plan to fight. But if I can get in there, if I can get us clones, so that we don't look like we just broke out a rebirth, that's a start.
I agree.
Alright. Well, that's a plan then. That's what we'll do. Who knows? We might be able to rest there if we pick our moments right.
If we do, we sleep with one eye.
Indeed. Kia ora, guys, gals, and legionnaires. Rycon here, and welcome back to Let's Roleplay Kenshi. Thank you for the wait between episodes, but we are back. We're back with Sand and Park. And after the little discussion there, you might be able to tell some of the things that we're going to try to achieve in today's episode. Namely, first of all, we need to stop getting ourselves starving. Because currently, right now, we are starving to death. And poor Park is hungry. He's not starving. And we can see that we are actually on the way back up right now. Our hunger is increasing. We are wounded, however, and as is Park. This poor, horrible edible meat, inedible meat is just, it's not going to do any good for us at all. That, and we also totally look like Holy Nation slaves right now. That's not going to help us out one bit. Now, we have some massive negatives to our stealth right now, namely because of our injuries. That's something that we just really desperately need to overcome. Now, it is 10, so it's still very early in the day. We can hear, and it seems like there is some fighting in the distance here, potentially. Or maybe not. The Holy Nation were wandering through here, and it looks like they're moving back up towards the settlement. It seems like they are still having quite the encounter with all these river raptors. Now, this saved us in the previous episode because, well, they came along and started eating at the cotton that's being grown here, and so a whole heap of people have gone down in the process. Now, if we are able to take something from them, we're going to be able to get rid of these rags that essentially make us look, very much like slaves. So, we want to get around that as soon as possible. I also want Park to have something to eat, and he has. He just ate the meat wrap, so he's going to be doing better. We still definitely need to eat. So Park's going to be good for a little bit longer, but we are not going to be doing so good. Sand, unfortunately, is going to be doing very, very poorly. Now, looking at what we've got on right now, none of this is affecting our stealth. It's not making us any worse at stealth, so we're going to keep it on for now. It's not great because it makes us look not super great. We are actually doing some healing, it would seem. Or that could be that is still going down. It looks like it is on its way down, but then we do have some green coming up here, so I think we are slowly healing, even though we aren't in any beds. Ideally, we want to be in a freaking bed. What we are going to do, though, is get the two of us to move up to here now. So we're both stealthed. I think we should be able to make it up there without being seen. At least that's the hope. We have been seen already, and I think it's just by river raptors. There was another kind of herd, moving through all the way down there, but it is a little concerning that they could see us from so far away. Sand actually usually has pretty good stealth. It's one of his highest skills, but being so injured, he isn't as quiet as he usually is, which for us is not super. That rain, though, will be a little refreshing for us. We can take a moment to enjoy it and try and plot exactly what we're going to do here, because whatever we do, we have to be very careful in how we do it. All the people that were knocked out will have more than likely been brought inside, and we do have a number of holy sentinels here now. Caravan guards. Yeah. We've got a whole heap of downed river raptors, but that's not going to really help us out at all. We do have one holy farmer wife who is down on the ground still. I'm tempted to just straight up sprint on in there and try and grab something from her. Now, if we have a look at our athletics, Park is actually a little bit better than us. He's a little faster, so he might be able to make it in there before anyone is able to get to her. So that's what we're going to attempt to do. We are going to attempt to just do a straight up run in there and grab this and just hope that we're going to be okay in the process of doing that. We're going to go ahead and zoom out and see how Park does. Really, the reason what I'm wanting to rush in here is because of time more than anything. Okay, we're a little closer now, so we might be able to get away with sneaking. He's not a great sneaker, but we'll see what we can do. We have been seen. They have noticed us. They're actually coming over here to deal with the river raptor. So this is our chance. We need to get in here fast, and I am going to be pausing occasionally because this is a little difficult to pull off in one quick movement. Okay, all right, we are here. We are going to go ahead and steal this. This is stealing chance 100%. We're not going to be caught doing it. Or rather, I don't know why it is 100%. We've got a bloody backpack at the same time. A scavenger's basket. Cheap and useful backpack. We can see that it drops your combat skills down by 5. That's okay. I think that's going to be okay. We're not going to put that stuff on yet. We are just going to grab it and go. We're going to get the hell out of here. There's nothing else on the ground right now, so Park, we're going to chalk that up as a success. And we're just going to get out. They're too busy dealing with those river raptors to worry about us taking some equipment. Make it back towards sand, and sand is actually being seen right now, again by river raptors, so that's okay. The river raptors have actually been our friends. Really, fighting one wasn't the best idea, but it could have been a lot worse. So let's go ahead and start sneaking again. What we're going to do is we're essentially going to split this equipment up between us. So these dyed robes, we definitely want to be taking them off. We're going to put the cloth shirt on Park here, and we're going to give the half pants to Sand, with the hope being that we'll look a little less like we're Holy Nation slaves. We're just going to go ahead and drop our original equipment on the ground, just because that's not going to be good for anyone. It still says we look 50% like one. I wonder if we were to take that off, if that makes a difference. 60%. So we went up an additional 10%. Because not having equipment can also be quite bad. And in this instance, it looks like it's the same for Park. I think keeping those dyed robes on might actually be of benefit, surprisingly enough. Yeah. Okay. Right. We're not in chains, and that's the main thing. I'm going to let time just roll on by. Let the two of them just kind of sit here for a while. Our hunger is going down again, so we desperately do need to get something to eat. Now, as far as I can see, there is no one else. There's another person down. Okay, all right. Park, my dude, you were fast before. You should still be pretty fast now. He is going to have a slightly reduced speed because of that backpack he has on, but also because of the backpack, we can fit things in there. So let's see if we can do that. We're going to try and run in. That person didn't have a weapon. This person does. Oh, and there's another here as well. Okay, we might be able to get seriously lucky here. Park, you are pretty fast, my dude, so let's see if you can pull this off. We have been discovered. So where are you currently, mate? Oh, you're still sneaking. Okay. All right, I want you to run as fast as you can. Now, I want to make sure he is actually going... Yeah, there we go. Full pelt. As fast as you possibly can. It looks like the farmers are just getting ready to farm. We're wanting to watch out for militia guards like those right there who haven't immediately noticed what we are doing. We're going to go ahead, steal that right away. And these other bits, we are going to just go ahead and drop into our backpack and pretend like nothing happened. Okay, Park, number 2. Alarm raised. Okay, the alarm's raised. We need to get the hell out of Dodge. Okay, this is going into here. We've already got a shirt. We've got extra pants. Okay, that's great. We just need this, and that's it. That's all that we need. We could take other things. The ungodly should be shackled. Well, Park, we're not going to let that happen, are we? We're going to run away. They're calling thief. The alarm's been raised. Heretic escapes. This way, paladins. Yeah, just get away down there, my dude, and then we're going to go ahead and start sneaking. See if that's possible. Indeed it is. Okay, all right, and there's some kind of fighting going on in the distance there. It's more than likely going to be river raptors, and it looks like they're fighting someone else, or it could be hungry bandits. We don't know for certain. It's someone out there doing something. But right now, staying close to this place is essentially what we need to do to be able to survive. We are going to have to try and do a smash and grab to grab some food later on. Otherwise, Sand is just going to starve to death. But getting these cloves is the perfect start for us. The other thing that makes us look like a slave is our head's completely shaven. And that's something that they did to Sand when they brought him here. He did actually have like a really big long ponytail starting off, but it was completely taken. So, Sand, there you go. We also need to give you a top, and these pants are now going to go right there. Boom. Looks like a slave, 10%. So that's dropped right down now, which I'm super freaking happy about. So we'll drop those there and then drop them down. What if we remove that? Does that change at all? Yeah, apparently we still need to have something over the top. Okay, but you can see how like thin Park is. Like we're not doing super well. And yeah, we're looking essentially the same, 10%. Now, there is a weapon there. We are more of a martial artist with Sand, but having a weapon can help a lot. That does give an attack bonus of +7, which is a lot considering right now he doesn't have anything else. I do want to gear him towards being more of a martial artist, but right now having any kind of bonus to our attack is going to make a big difference. We're only halfway through the day. We need food, so let's start having a look a little bit further afield to where this other fight is happening. Scavenging is something that is a really big part of Kenshi, especially early on, and especially if we're planning to be slaves. This is not so good though. Having these paladins so close is really concerning. They will be coming to these farms eventually, but just the fact they are so close to us is it's not good. It's not good for our longevity. We haven't seen any other farms in the area. So for us, this is where we need to be. But really, we need to make sure that we're in the right kind of places. See, look at all this equipment they've got to train with. And those mounted crossbows, they're not so nice. They are prepared for an attack, but at least for now, we're a little less likely to be taken by them. So we're just going to go ahead, we're going to start sneaking away around this way here. We're going to let time accelerate at a little bit of a faster rate. River Nest 30 has been wiped out, so that's a nest of river raptors, which won't be plaguing these lands anymore. And it was more than likely this group that was down here that was the cause of that. We're going to snake our way up into these hills, and I think that's where we're going to try and wait until nightfall. I'm just hoping we have until nightfall. We've been seen, but they don't seem to mind us too much. Who is seeing us right now? Okay, we're safe up here. That's good. Still going at the fastest rate right now. Let's check in with Sand. He is at 92, so we have a little bit more hunger available. If it goes below 73, that is it. We'll pass out. And then, obviously, when it reaches 0, we're dead. But fortunately, we have Park with us, so we have a friend that can take care of us. But tonight is going to be all about trying to sneak in, get some food, and get out. Now, these are a good source of food, but their attack, Yeah, we're not taking down a pack ball, not in the state that we're in. What we really ideally need to try and do is wait till nightfall and then sleep. Sleep just the whole night through, and it will give us a chance to have our wounds heal, because right now they're just going to be trickling by slowly. If we can get ourselves a sleeping bag, that is an absolute godsend, because we can do a lot with that. That was someone walking past. It's hard to tell. Oh, okay, that's where we're being seen by. Oh, that's not good. Okay, now my question is, this group that's coming down from the hills here, they're following the leader, and who's the leader here? They're just patrolling right now, so they're not super interested in us, so we're just going to start moving away. We are still stealth right now, which is good. They've seen us. They don't seem to care for us. Okay, they're running off in another direction. We're actually going to slow down time here as they move their way around. All right. Phew. Yeah, there really aren't any good places for us to just sit and wait. Really, anywhere we are, it's going to be not so great. I think it's probably going to be safer for us to just go a little bit further away. We're less likely to have a holy patrol come out this way. We can just settle in, wait until nightfall, because even if people don't go to sleep, just it being night will give us a big chance, or rather a big bonus to our stealth. Yeah, I mean, look at this. You know, even with a minus 34, we still have 27 stealth. So Sand is a stealthy dude. He'll be able to get in there. And Park's just going to have to hold the fort back out here. Yeah. Oh. Now, Kenshi is a game that I've been still trying to balance in terms of the settings and the graphical fidelity. The shadows can cause some issues over time. I mean, I like to have my view distance very, very high. And when we're running at high speed, fast forwarding through like we are at the moment, the frame rates can drop significantly. So as long as it doesn't impact the gameplay too much, I think it'll work. Otherwise, we might have to play around with the settings a little bit more. And that might mean removing shadows, which shadows are a really big part of what makes this game super pretty. But it can also improve performance by a lot. Like, even if we just go in for a moment here and have a look at it, the difference is quite dramatic. So if we go ahead and disable those shadows, we go ahead and close and go back in, we're looking and we're moving a lot easier than we were before. And really, I mean, when I'm looking at it, I'm not seeing a massive, massive drop off, really. And it doesn't look that much worse. So we'll see. We'll see. I think the larger shadows are still cast, but it's more the smaller individual ones aren't, and that can make a big difference, especially when we're running through at the speed that we're going. We can see that it is slowly getting darker now. And there must have been a patrol or someone nearby then. Okay, all right. It's nearly time. How are we doing? 84. This is going to be close. We're just going to have to eat whatever we can in there. Thankfully, Park is actually doing pretty good in terms of hunger. We're going to be getting him to come in a lot closer. The pack that he has on, I think, will have some, negative stealth effects. So we don't want to be wearing that. We'll avoid it if we can. We've been full-on seen by someone now. Who is seeing us? I'm definitely missing someone here. When we are seen like this, we can see the direction from which we are being seen. So it's from down there. So occasionally we are getting spotted by someone who is very, very good at spotting us out. And I'm thinking it must be the people on the crossbows. Because that's the only thing that does give you a much, much higher perception. It's the only way to really increase that for your dexterity and all the rest is from shooting people. Okay, we're at 9 o'clock, getting onwards to 10. we should be at a kind of proper darkness. So we can see now we're in half, we're in shade essentially. So with that, I think we can work with shade. We can actually start moving along for now. So Sand, we are going to get you on the move. And Park, I think we're going to have you waiting out here still. It's a decent distance. It means he's less likely to be spotted. You know what? We'll play it a little bit more risky. Risky, but also a little bit safer in that should things go horribly wrong, Park can come and bail Sand out again. Because we might just need to do that. These river raptors have been a constant freaking pain for them. Because the thing is, they're not killing them. They're just downing them. To actually kill them, you need to remove meat from their inventory, and they more than likely won't be doing that. Okay, alright. Which way are we going to try and go to do this? They do have some crops here, but these crops aren't going to do anything for us, unfortunately. It looks like going around the right-hand side is going to be the right course for now. So let's just start slowly making our way in. These here, this is where I want to try and spend the night. And it might be that we just, even if there are people out here, we just try and freeload. You know, we go, we sit down, and we just hope that they aren't going to notice us. Right now, it is full dark. And if we hover over here, we can actually see that we have a percentage chance to knock people out. Something we can do should things go bad. Or should we decide that it's necessary? Okay, you know what? We're actually going to go around that way. So let's make our way around as quickly as we can. We're going to change ourselves to be moving as quickly as possible. Okay. Alright, Sand. You ready for this, buddy? We're going to go inside. We're going to hopefully not get seen by a whole heap of people. And we'll survey. Okay, we've got a lot of sleeping people. That's great. That's really good. What do we have? I'm not seeing any food. I'm really disappointed in that. There's a long cleaver, which is a decent weapon. We've just got, like, straw. Although, there is a lockbox there. Let's have a look at the long cleaver. I can't pick that up. It's actually too big for us to pick up, so... currently we're wielding the staff. I'm going to place the staff down, and we're going to pick up the long cleaver. If possible. And there we go, we've got the long cleaver. Okay, so we can see that it's not as good inside. Damage versus robots is pretty good. Armor is okay. Look, it's dropping our attack too much. So the staff is a much better weapon for us starting off. So we will stick with that. All of these things here, we could steal and then sell onwards to others. But really right now we just need to focus on trying to find some food. So we're going to have a look in these barrels here. Weapon cabinet, nothing. Oh, hell yes. Now there is a stealing chance, 36%. So we could theoretically fail this. And that's what kind of sucks, is that our stealth is good, but unfortunately there is a decent chance that they will actually figure out that we're here. So sometimes the best thing that we can do, especially early on, just because of how... Can we turn you off? No. Damn. I'd love to be able to do that. Best thing that we can do is just take things off of here. And we'll notice, if we have a look at our thievery is currently 4. So if we just start picking up things off of here... Can't pick that up, it's too heavy. Our thievery that was 4 is now 4, but it's a little bit higher. It's a little bit higher. And so essentially the idea is, what we're trying to do is pick up these things that are stolen and just practicing not making noise. Now if we go back to our character screen, we can see that our thievery is now 5, so it is working. And unfortunately, just, you know, the way that some of the things work in Kenshi, this is kind of how you need to do it, to just improve yourself. And I really want that food. I'm okay with us being discovered. We probably will be discovered, I want that food. So we're going to get better at this. Thievery of 7. See, we're getting there. The chances are raising. And I know it seems a little weird, but sometimes this is what you need to do. Okay, I'm feeling like we're a little bit better. We might stand a little bit better of a chance. But it's not a huge chance. It's a very, very slim chance that we have to succeed at this. 44%. I would like a 50% on this. They're probably going to notice. But what the hell, we're going to do it. We're going to go ahead and leave some of this meat as a gift. And we were discovered. Okay, but screw it, we're just going to go for it. Okay, I think they're going to continue to discover us. But we're going to keep on trying. Because I will be successful at doing this eventually. Got caught stealing. That's fine. We are going to keep on trying. We've got it. We've got something to eat. Okay. I think... actually went back to sleep immediately. Now, if this was a store and we got discovered that way, in the morning, they would not sell anything to us. Rightfully so. Because they know that we are a thief. There is a locked chest downstairs. I do want to have a look at that, but we've got some cooked vegetables up here as well, so we're going to grab those too. Now, I'm going to hope that we don't eat everything. We are near the edge of starvation, so there is a chance that we might. So I apologize in advance to poor Park. But that's the way it's got to be sometimes. A wooden bowl. I think we're going to pass that one up, but we're going to come over towards this one here. Hope that there's something else there. And if not, we are just going to move on. Some more cooked vegetables. Brilliant. Thankfully, water isn't something that we need to really concern ourselves with in this. It is just our hunger. That's a thing. Okay. Fantastic. But water is used in a lot of recipes, so it's something to consider and think about. Okay. We're going to come back downstairs. We're going to see if we can unlock this to see what might be inside. So you've got a really good chance to unlock it, which I'm stoked about. And we'll actually be improving our stealth while we are here. Okay, this is good. This is good. We're starting to heal. Let's see what is inside. It might just be nothing. Okay, what have we got? It's not nothing. It's a wooden bowl and a cup. You need to keep those safe. Right. What are our chances over here? And actually, what are our chances to knock some of these people out? Seeing as I'm here. I mean, they're already... oh, not great. My chances are not great. Okay, let's just get outside. Okay, and let's just keep moving. Nope, let's get outside, Sand. And let's keep moving, as I said. There we go. So we'll make it across towards the other home. And we'll see what's there. We've got another person that's down. Okay. Oh, I did not see them there somehow. Alright. Okay. We've got fighting in the distance. Alright, so we stand a good chance at finding something here. Surely. I think I did check some of these out, though. And, ooh. That is raw meat. We can definitely do that. And the stealing chance is 100%. Yes, let's do it. Fantastic. Okay, we're probably not going to get a bull anytime soon, so taking that pack isn't going to help us out. We'll go ahead and just check some of these. Okay, we've got some bread. Brilliant. Again, I think the reason the stealing chance is as high as it is that there just isn't anyone around here right now. So that's really working out for us. But this is brilliant. Oh, that is such a good find. I was really hoping that we were going to find some first aid here. So now what we can do is if I press medic, that'll be a job that Sand takes on. So we can see that he's being a medic. He is repairing what he can. And see how the rest of this here, that's just stuff that cannot be healed until we actually have a proper rest. Alright. I think he was trying to go back. Oh, so good. Yes, yes. That's brilliant. Okay. We're going to have a look up the top. Okay, it is clear right now. I don't know where all the workers are. most of them are inside sleeping. But this has been really, really good for us. Finding all these first aid kits means that we can actually do a lot more combat, because we can get away with being damaged a little bit more often. Okay, we're going to walk on out of here, and it's a little dangerous, but me and Park are going to try and sleep here for the night. I would love if we could just steal these friggin' mats that are on the ground. If you could just dismantle them and take them, but unfortunately we do not seem to be able to do that. Yeah. I don't think we're going to take anything else from these people. We've already taken enough. We've taken all the food that they had here, so I'm very, very happy about that. Is this just more farmers? I think it is. Holy farmer, yeah. We could potentially hone our skills here, you know, when it comes to like knocking people out, but we've really got no need or real reason to. We don't hate these people so much. They are, you know, they're just part of that system. Ain't much we can do to change that. So let's see if we can get away with sleeping here. This is going to be a little bit difficult. Now, it might also tell me that we can't do it. So before we bring Park down and create a big scene, we're going to see if Sand can lie down here, because it might just say, that's not mine. Come on. Why are you going all the way over here? Buddy, Sand. My dude. Just go here. Okay, what are you doing, my friend? Sand, stop it. Where are you actually going? Oh, it's possible. It's totally possible. Okay, well, they don't think that we are slaves, I hope. So let's bring Park down and see if he's going to be able to lay down for the night. Because if he can, that's kind of invaluable. Because you'll see that these are slowly starting to go back up. Okay. And when Park gets down here, what I'm going to do is all of our food, I'm going to put it into his backpack. Because once food's in a backpack, you can actually share that among everyone that's with you. So, works out. It's good. So he's stealthing his way down now. I don't know if he needs to stealth his way down, but, you know, better to be safe. We're still starving. We won't be for long. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's go ahead and get rid of this damn meat, because we don't need that. And we're going to go ahead and start handing everything over to Park. We're going to put the majority of the food into his backpack, along with a whole heap of these. Actually, we'll just kind of split them between the two of us. Because when you have items in your backpack, they're also taking up less space. Well, less space, but they also weigh less as well, which is very, very handy. The meat we're just going to keep in our inventory for now, because we're going to try and see if we can cook it here. So even though I've told him to go to sleep, we're going to go to the fire real quick and see if we can use it ourselves. We can. Great. So we're going to go ahead and drop the raw meat in there. Okay. And we're just going to wait a second or two, and then we're going to take that meat back for ourselves. And so far, they haven't seemed to kind of cottoned on to the fact that we are two escaped slaves sleeping here. They may think that we're just, you know, farmers from another camp, just hanging out, doing their thing. Don't mind me. We're just chilling. I mean, they really don't like Shek as well. They don't like Park's race. So things can get tense. We seem to be okay for now. And we have food, which is just amazing. And now we actually have a chance to recover, to sleep throughout the night. And so we're going to let that night pass by. We're going to come back to Park and Sand in the morning. And then we're going to try and move on from here. I'll see you in a moment. Okay, I've come back a little early from our rest. We are not fully healed, not by a long shot, but we've just had trouble roll into town, and we do not want to be here with them here. So we're going to see if we can get up and if we can start to sneak around the sides here. Just get away from the fire and just ease our way around the back. Okay, there's trouble, but they're going for the river raptors again. So I think the river raptors have, once again, potentially saved us here. Now, Park, let's see, you are on full sprint as well. However, Park's going to be a little bit slower because of that backpack and everything else that he's carrying. So if we get into serious trouble where we need to run, we're just going to need to drop that in the future. That is a full patrol. Maybe they're out here looking for us because they know. They know. Two got away. A Greenlander and a Shek. Both tall. They were seen in the area. We just need to wait. We need to bide our time there. Now that we have some food. Some food. It's not a lot of food. It is a very, very small amount of food. We might be able to make our way out of here. Now, we're down in this fertile valley with no real idea of where we should go. I think maybe south. Start getting ourselves as far away from rebirth as possible. The further south we go, surely the more difficult it will be for them to bring us back. And so with that, we're going to start that journey. We're going to start that journey by sneaking the hell away from here. But we're also going to change our pace so that we are walking at the same speed as Park, because we are not going to leave him behind. It's these two against the world right now. And so far they've been making it work. Now, we're looking for numbers in the distance. Usually, numbers mean conflict. And whenever there's conflict, there's more than likely the Holy Nation around. So we want to be very, very aware of where they could possibly be at any time. Because we are now in daytime, and we've discovered another holy farm. Okay. Where? Where exactly? Because I'm not sure. Well, we can have a look on our trusty little hand-drawn map that we have, stashed away in Park's bag. It is to the south. It's following all the way down that way there. What's going to be the best way to walk? I think if we try and cross up here, stay away from the actual valley itself. We'll try to at the very least. And we've discovered Bad Teeth. Bad Teeth is very large. Very, very large. Another settlement of the Holy Nation. I don't think these two know too much about the world, other than small bits and pieces. I mean, Sand was brought here at a very, very young age, so he probably only knows things from, talk and word and passing. So outside of this little bubble, he really doesn't know the rest of the world. So to some, Bad Teeth might not be a bad place, but I think we would have heard enough bad about Bad Teeth while we're back at Rebirth to know probably not the kind of place that we want to show up. If anything, going north away from Rebirth might have been a better choice for us. But alas, we took the Valley Pass and we had no other choice. This does seem to be something of like a reasonably walked path, so we want to be a little bit more aware of our surroundings. You can see some off in the distance there. Generally, we don't want to be sneaking along all the time like this. We want to be moving around with speed, but we are freshly escaped slaves. So we're going to be incredibly paranoid about almost every encounter. Oh, we're starting to get our mojo back. Well, we have been discovered, I believe, by a lone holy servant. And I say lone because I hope they are alone. We might be able to do something about that. Oh, he's injured. He's injured, he's alone. Park, this is an opportunity. He is all by himself. Let's hope he is actually alone. As we start to move in towards him, we hope. Look at that Naruto run. Oh god. Okay. Park is moving in. He strikes. He finds his mark. That's good. Alright, Sand misses. That's fine. Park with another hit. Sand missing yet again. Okay. We're getting a few hits in there. Nothing for us yet. There we go. That's a little bit better. Now we need to keep our eye down the hill here, that there isn't another group that's just going to come rocking up on us. Okay, he's taking damage and he's down. He's unconscious, and he's unconscious for a long time, which leads me to believe that he has been fighting before. Okay, let's have a quick look at us. Are we okay? Yeah, we didn't take any damage then at all. That's great. So, Sand, have a quick look at him. See what we got. So, this is a faction uniform. So that's shoddy. This is also shoddy. I think they do the same. No, actually, this gives you a +6. So this is actually going to make us look like we belong to the Holy Nation. So a little different. This is their actual equipment. So it's a little bit of a gamble doing this. Looking exactly like them. Because people might not like that. Yeah. That gives us a little bit of a bonus, but I think we want to stick with this longer staff. Just the general attack bonus that we get from that, I think it's going to be a little bit better for us in the long run. As for everything else, actually, we've made him look like a slave. That I'm okay with. We want to make sure that he doesn't have a weapon, so we're going to go ahead and just throw it on the ground. So essentially we're throwing it away somewhere else. It's kind of, we just embed it in the ground there. Okay, the two of us will carry on. Now, looking like the Holy Nation probably isn't the funnest activity in the world for our two here, but it's a survival technique. It's camouflage, and I think in this instance it is it's required of us. Okay. Now we were able to take down one of their weaker soldiers, injured. To take down more than just one is a big ask. And we didn't kill him. We left him unconscious. There is a chance that he can die from his wounds. He can bleed out, but I think he's going to be okay. He is going to be unconscious for a good few minutes, but eventually he will get back up and stumble his way back towards where his troop are and find them. I think I want to just hold here. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I think he has detected the one that was injured. No, he's coming back. Okay. Because sometimes they will detect that and they'll run off to try and help them. Where are you going to fight now? No, you're not going anywhere. Okay. Stop freaking me out like that. Okay, there is a fight happening. And it looks like it's the trusty river raptors just causing them trouble. I don't know why the Holy Nation always fights them, because they are actually rather docile creatures. They won't cause you any harm or any trouble, other than trying to eat your crops. So, yeah, I don't know where that aggression comes from. Well, I kind of know where that aggression comes from, but I still don't know why they do it. So we have ourselves another farm here. It is again 10 o'clock. I would very much like to acquire a few things from here. However, it's going to be quite difficult to do in the middle of the day, especially with like large numbers roaming around like that. So let's just try and post ourselves up here, out of the view of them. They will be able to see us, I think, when we come around the corner. So let's just, ooh, what is that? Who's seeing us back this way? Oh no, what do we got? Hungry bandits. Okay, hungry bandits are a big nuisance because obviously if you've got food, they're going to come for you and they're going to try and take that food from you. They are very unskilled generally, and they're usually not heavily armored at all, so they can be really good to practice and train up your abilities. However, we are still not at the point where we're going to be good enough to do that. And saying that though, Park's actually pretty freaking good. Looking at all of his stats here, I'm not saying he'd be able to like take them out by himself, but I'm saying he might be able to. It's a bit of an ask. I mean, they're not really injured enough yet. But we might not have a choice here. We might be forced to fight them. What the ideal circumstance for me here would be if these groups end up fighting each other. That's what I'm kind of hoping for right now. I do not like this at all. Wow, you are like lightning fast. What the hell was that? Okay, we can see that they're kind of going backwards and forwards right now. We haven't been spotted yet. But I'm seriously concerned about Park because his stealth isn't amazing. Okay, we're not seen now. That's a good thing. One of them stopped for a moment to look at us, but these two groups are going to clash, and they're going to clash right in front of us. And these are indeed... Yep, that's a high paladin. Okay. We do not want to fight him. Come on, see each other before you see us, and go fight. Unless they aren't hungry right now. I mean, like, they're a little hungry. What usually drives them is starvation more than anything. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You can't be coming for us, right? No. Stop lightning bolting like that. What's going on? Okay, we need to start moving around the corner. Because they are literally walking right up towards us. Don't you bloody dare. 8 dried meat. Yeah, we're eating food right in front of them. That's great. Way to go, team. Way to go. Okay. I'm just probably going to start outward running in a moment or two. Because they can see us. We're not stealthed right now. So let's just start running. Just get some distance from them. Because I do not like that one bit. But what I do like is the looks of this farm. And what we might be able to find on it. So let's think about that. We're going to settle down here for a moment. We're both going to go sneaky snake. And I'm going to go down and just see what I can find. Because right now, I look like one of the Holy Nation. And he is actually doing a full-on Naruto run now. Because either my athletics or my stealth is good enough for me to be able to do that. Yep. Pretty cool, huh? Now, they've got bone dogs here. So these are like pets of theirs. They're patrolling the town. I mean, we're cool. We're not doing anything bad yet. We're just going to come inside and say hello. So just ease our way around. We are being completely seen by their pretty much everything right now. See if we can sneak our way inside this building here. There's one lookout up the top who hasn't noticed us yet. And inside there's a whole heap of people. Cool. Fantastic. Okay, well, what are we looking at here? We've got bread. That's good. I wouldn't mind grabbing that. If we carry on through here, we might actually be able to get past them. Yep, we totally freaking can. Steal the bread. Sand. Buddy, it's right there. Boom. Ate the bread. Fantastic. Destroyed the evidence. Okay, we're just going to quickly go through the rest of their supplies here. Let's see if they've got anything else. So they're not completely aware of us yet. They know that someone ran through here. There's a 45% chance of stealing this. So, again, this might be a chance for us to practice our skills by taking these incidentals and then just working up our abilities. And look at that, we're just stacking them up. Stacking them up. Trying to stack them up without making any noise. Here we go. Look at that, isn't it a magnificent little... I don't know what we're doing there, but, you know, we're doing something. We're improving our thievery skill. So let's have a look and see how we're doing now. Thievery is at 15. That's not bad. Could be worse. I don't think we'll be able to get away with taking things from them up the top here. They can't really do too much to stop us. They don't have any paladins here, it would seem. But let's not raise the alarm yet. Let's just try and see if we can work our way back outside. And yep, they did not become like alerted of us. I think they had like a caution of us. They were like, this guy's acting weird. Why is he running like that? But they never really cottoned on to the fact that I might have been here for ill intent. But the bulls know. They're like, yep, we've got you figured out, buddy. We know for sure. We'll make sure we're on this level here. Oh, and now this is where things might get interesting. There is a chance that we might be able to use these training dummies. If we sneak in here and go at it, we might just be able to. We've got someone coming down the stairs. Okay. All right, we won't take anything for now. We'll just chill. We could. No, we can't really try and knock you out. I'm just gonna see if we can move around here. We totally can. You are really not that insightful, or rather perceptive. Okay, now you've seen me. But I'm also imagining because we look the way we do, especially from a distance, they're not going to be as concerned about us. Alright, there's nothing in these barrels. So is there anything of use up top? Doesn't look like it. Actually, I lied. There's a chest. So let's go up there. They don't seem to care about us being here, which I'm going to say is more than likely because of us looking very much like we are a part of the Holy Nation. We still, 10% disguised. So we are 18% disguised. It's not a very convincing disguise. It's something. We've got some materials. Really love to be able to make a sleeping bag, but unfortunately you can't make one in this. You just need to have one to be able to create it. So that's something we can just hope to find. Will you let me use it? Yep. Seemingly so. I mean, we could push our luck here. Park, how about you come down here and try and train on one of these training dummies and just see if we can push our luck. Now this is going to improve our attack, but it's also going to improve whatever it is we're actually using right now. I think I might be using, what kind of weapon am I using? It's a staff. So it would be blunt, surely. It's melee attack that's going to be going up. Oh, this is not good. Are you just caravan guards? You're caravan guards of the Holy Nation. So let's just, let's chill here. They're just walking past. We just look like we're a farmer. We're doing our thing. You know, we're all good. Park's pretty well covered up. They might not be able to tell he's a Shek. I don't know if he's going to get anything from these. Because I think they can only, max skill, 5. He is well beyond that. With a melee attack of 21, he is way too skilled for that. So Park, actually, you know what? I'm sorry, buddy, but you're just going to have to wait up here. But Park's not having that bad of a time. He's got all the food with him, so he's not hungry. Not by a long shot. And I think there is, so this stirrup here, I think is actually from the Holy Nation and is a trader. Yeah, so we might be able to trade with them. I don't know if we're improving our stealth right now. No, we need to be moving to be improving it. But at the very least, we are improving our attack. Which if we get to 5, I'm going to be happy about, because right now it's 2. It's not even enough to be able to take down a hungry bandit. So while I am very nervous about them being so close to us here, we are going to start to accelerate time. But I'm always going to have my hand very, very close to the spacebar, so that in the event that we are discovered, we can just freak out and get the hell out. They're just kind of going backwards and forwards right now, doing their thing. We're on 3, so we need to get 2 more levels before we can leave. These last 2 levels are going to be a lot more difficult for us to get. You see the speed at which we train has gone down a lot. And thankfully, our hunger is still on the rise right now. Let's just have that continue to go up so that we're not malnourished anymore, because malnourished is not good. You can see how thin we've been. Just holding on to life. I think what will be great is if we can have Sand survive for a long time. Just seeing that progress, the change, I think that'll be really quite cool. Oh, look at that, you're doing a little bit of practice as well. Nice. Yeah, getting this final skill is going to take a lot longer for us. That's okay. We will get there.
getting at least a 5 will be decent. And then I believe when we're outside fighting with the staff, we get a decent bonus on top of that. With longer weapons, you generally don't want to be using them inside. That's why martial arts is a good option. Oh, no. Okay. Not looking for trouble, friend. That's great. Those are hungry bandits. Oh, no. Really? You say you're not looking for trouble, and then you start looking for trouble. Oh, Park, buddy. Only food. Yeah, I know, but you're not going to get it. They aren't going to be able to keep up with Park, I believe. He's going to be way faster than them. So as long as he can get a little bit of distance here, he should be able to get enough separation. Yep, there we go. Just start sneaking there, buddy. It won't take more than we need. Yeah, I wish I could believe you. If Park had, a bit more skill, I would be confident in taking all of them on. But it's a decent number to be fighting. Their melee skills are pretty terrible. But even then, they could knock us out quite quickly. What's your toughness like, my dude? It's really quite good. Nice. Our strength is a lot higher, so that would help us out with martial arts. So that's why I'm really wanting to improve our martial arts. Now I'm wondering if we don't have a weapon in our inventory, if we do practice martial arts. Oh no, they caught up to you. Of course they did. Okay, buddy, what are we going to do here? Well, it is kind of one-on-one right now, so we'll see how you can do against just this one guy. Nice, you got a hit in. Okay, so just start running. You can get them through like almost a war of attrition if you're careful. Now he did get hit. He got hit again. It's not good. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to run, and we're going to see if we can lead the hungry bandits through the town here. It's a little risky. We're going to see if we can pull it off. Okay. Looks like they're all just running inside. Bloody cowards. Okay, now we've got 3 just by themselves. That's a little bit more doable. I really want to come out here and back up Park though. So we're going to go outside. We're going to stop sneaking ourselves, and we're going to try and see if we can run to meet him here. I'm going to see if I can tactfully get some shots in. Okay, move. Oh, there we go. It looks like the others are starting to catch up. This is where it's going to get a little difficult for us. Okay, Sand, you come out this way here. I really don't want to do this fight, but we might not have much of a choice here. We can kind of outrun them, but we'll be running for a long time otherwise. See how we can do. Okay, no, that's not good. That's not good. Too many hits. Before we start to slow down too much, we just need to try and get away. Which we can do. It's entirely possible. Sand, why are you looking so slow there, my dude? Have you been hit? No? Okay. Oh, that's why. Alright, make sure that we're both sprinting. Going as fast as we possibly can. Park, you've got some legs on you all of a sudden, my dude. Why are we so much slower now? Athletics of 27, athletics of 30. Yeah, Park, you've been picking up some athletics, my friend. We're going to try and just run as far as we can. We're going to try and split a little bit here. So we've split the group. Okay. Just keep running. There is a chance that... Now, I don't know what their swimming skills will be. There's a chance you might be able to outswim them. It is a big ask, though. We'll see what we can do. We'll see if it's possible. We wanted to go south anyway. I wanted to spend some more time here, but I don't think that's going to happen now. You know what? The river raptors might even be able to help us out here, potentially. because I don't know. No, they're not going to see them as food. Okay, they're all going for sand now. Into the water am I going? Okay. They're giving up. The river was enough to do it. Okay, well, let's get us swimming up while we're here, eh? Let's do that, and we're going to reconvene on the other side of the bank. Well done, team. Well done. We survived a little bit more, Park. And I imagine Sand is getting hungry again. Park is no longer malnourished, so he's going to start building up some body mass again. And Sand, I hope the same will come for him. But we're going to have to get out of this damn water first. And you know what? You've got some stuff. We'll get you to do some medic as well. Because they're both going to have to learn how to take care of each other. Come on, Sand. Swimming 1 mile per hour. Yeah, your swimming is very slow. You got a swimming skill of 5. All right, yeah. Swimming skill of 19. That'll do it. I'm glad we didn't drown. Okay, all right, buddy. Just stand here for a moment. Catch your breath. You're hungry. How about... There's no food. Why is there no food in your pack? Did you eat all the food, Park? I felt like we had an okay amount of food. Apparently, no. No, we did not. Auckland's Gulf. Well, we're going to cross. We're going to cross at an area that isn't as, well, it's not as long. We'll try to. Yeah, there we go. We'll cross at that bank there. Yeah, we are not going to be able to leave there not without food. To go out here with nothing in our pack is a pretty poor plan. Yeah, Sand, you need to start speeding up, buddy. Just making sure you aren't individually going slow or anything. Okay. Don't mind the river raptors. Just make your way across. So, if we're going to do a smash and grab, Park might be better for the smash and grab. He does have an injured arm now, though. It's not that injured. It's more his chest than anything. Yeah, that's why he's holding it. Okay. Yeah, the smash and grab... Smash and grab could work. He is really quick. But then again, Sand's pretty good when it comes to just getting in and out. He's not the fastest in the world, I'll give him that, but it's not terrible. Alright, let's try. Let's get you a little closer, Park. We'll get you stealthed. And Sand, once you get a little closer, we'll get you stealthed as well. Okay, no, we do not need the tutorial there. Let's just move in and just wait here for a moment. Because I'm reasonably sure there is nothing else that we can get from here. Unless... No, nothing else has appeared. Grog's a drink. Fortunately, we cannot sustain ourselves with it. You know what? If there was a cook stove around, we would be able to make some meals. But I don't think there is an actual stove. Hey, look, our little sculpture is still there. Yeah, this ain't so good. I was hoping for a lot more food here. There is a well, so we can get water. There's nowhere really to process any of these things. They don't have any of the granaries or tools there. The water tank's empty. Park, you could come and rest here for a time. You know what? Let's try that. Go ahead and sleep on the camp bed. The thing with sleeping, though, is you need to be very, very aware. Because you can get grabbed. And that's not good for no one. Yeah, they don't seem to mind us right now. That's good. I can live with that. What I can't live without, though, is food. So I'm not 100% sure what we're going to do there. I mean, we're kind of improving our stealth right now. Oh, no, that's not good. Why are you running out here? Who are you running for? Following leader. You're just following your leader. Okay, that's good. Yeah, Park, you go sit down. You have a little bit of a lie down, have a bit of a rest. Sand could theoretically do the same. We could just run around here for a bit, like this. I know it sounds a little crazy, a little wild, but we are improving our stealth while doing it. Are you running for Park? No, you're following your leader. Okay. Just want to make sure my friend is safe. So, reasonably sure that there is no one here that we can talk to. He's a wandering trader, but yeah, I can't communicate with him. And it's probably more than likely because we are an escaped slave. I wonder if we could take one of these down. I reckon we could, but if we tried to attack them, probably wouldn't go well for us. I think all the others would start to come and attempt to attack us back. We've got the skill, right? We've got decent attack, decent defense. Strength is pretty good. Its attack's pretty good also. So I don't know where I stand on that. Park's resting up for now. We had a bit of food in our bodies. We're making our way slowly throughout the fertile valley, and we do have a place within sight now. A place named Stack. And that might be a name that rings a bell to Park, and oh damn, we've just got a whole troop show up here. We're just going to start sneaking, because that's not anything that they should be worried about. I can just imagine Sand going over and just poking Park, being like, hey, we should go. And while I'm sure he would rather rest, I think it's going to be a lot safer for us to go. So that's exactly what... Oh, no. That's not good. That's really bad. That's really, really bad for us. Just run. Run. We're going to split up. Park, you're going to go across the river. Actually, there is a crossing there. I think if we both go straight for it. You don't need to... Yep, okay. Criminal. So he's actually he's recognizing us as a criminal now, rather than just an escaped slave. And he is by himself, but with that attack and defense, he could very easily wipe the floor with us. And that's something that might end up happening here. If we can't get further away, we are going to be toast. Okay, well, Park, it looks like you might be able to get away, my friend. We're going to start moving in the direction of this location. And we're going to hope for our best here. Sand. Make those feet move. Our cover's blown. Our disguise is blown. Yeah. Clothing disguise 60%. It was actually pretty good, it would seem. Not good enough. Oh, so the reason he was calling us a criminal was because the disguise was blown. Not so much that he thought that we were escaped slaves. He figures that the disguise means that we've stolen from one of the soldiers. Now, Park's got a pretty good chance of getting away here, but we need to try and not abuse, I was going to say abuse, but we need to try and use the fact that the weapons that the Holy Nation choose to use against us are, by their nature, rather slow and cumbersome, and he hit us in the frickin' leg, didn't he? Of course he hit. Apologies, I accidentally clicked outside of the frickin' game at the worst moment possible. Sand. Okay. Turn. Other direction. That's it. That's good. We're going to have to just try our best here. Park's making his way. Best way he knows how. Where did you go from here, Park? I'm intrigued. Oh, he is legging it. He is way ahead of us now. I think if we keep on going in this direction... Oh, he's up here. I don't even know how we'd begin to get up there from here now. Can we make it at this angle? Okay. I don't know how long he's going to keep on going for. Oh, come on, Sand. Don't give up. Well, I was very close to wrapping up today's episode, but I wasn't expecting a last-minute chase scene. I'll be honest, I did not foresee that. Come on, Sand. I think we need to try and make for this little gap here. We could actually continue around this way, though, I think. That's a big maybe. Right, go for it. We can only try our best. Just try and juke him as much as we can. Just like that, around the rock. We outsmart him, we outwit him, and eventually, we hope that it gives up this damn chase. I mean, oh, okay, that's not good. Well, it's both good and bad. There is a herd of bone dogs moving through here. We might be able to try and lure him closer to it. They might get his attention, but then they will also get their attention on us, which that's also really bad. I'm gonna wait for the new cell, the new area to just fully load up, because it is gonna take a little while for it to do it. Okay, I think we're good. Let's start turning down that way. Come on, Sand. Okay. We're gonna have to go right past them here, unfortunately, and it also looks like we are going to be running into some serious trouble with him. Okay, Bone Dog's going for him. We need to start running down this hill now. I just need this Bone Dog to catch him. Okay, we have been caught. Alright, Bone Dogs have given up. Oh, I'm going to keep dodging and weaving the best I can. There we go. The Bone Dogs are on. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stealth through this, but I'm going to try. I don't think I'm going to be able to. There is a high chance we're going to get down by Bone Dogs now. But surprisingly, that's not as bad as going down to the Holy Nation. The Bone Dogs, thankfully, won't try to enslave you. And generally, I don't think they'll try and eat us. And there in the distance, we can see Park running across this wide and open plain as Sand comes over the hill. Park's there in the distance. We can hear the dogs barking. That paladin of the Holy Nation still chasing us. I thought he had given up. He has not given up. He is relentless. Absolutely relentless. Park, my buddy, my pal. Can we do this? Can we take this guy down? Is it possible? How injured is he? He's not very injured, not yet. Together, we might be able to take him down. That is one hell of a big maybe. But there's also this place off in the distance. A place that could potentially be salvation. We don't know. In the distance, we see some nomads roaming. They don't wear the colors of the Holy Nation. Oh, he is closing in on us. In a straight up run, San is just not fast enough. What are we going to do? Eventually, we're going to have to stop running, Sand. Eventually, you're going to have to stand and fight them. Let's freaking do this. We're going to go ahead and drop this pack to the ground to give him the best chance possible. That takes his attack up to 30. We're going to go start attacking that target. And Sand, we're going to need you to come in from the side. As soon as Park gets his attention, you're in. Tag in. Attack from both sides. Oh, that was a big hit on Park. Come on. Come on, Park. That's what I'm talking about. 2 good hits. 2 good hits. That's what we need. Sand, just take it. Take it, buddy. Okay. Alright, we're holding in. That stomach injury is not good for Park. Okay, we can take that on the leg. Okay. We're getting somewhere. There we go, Sand. That's better. Oh, I don't know how he blocked that then. We're doing this. But all it takes is one good swing from him to take us down. Park with the damn good deflection there. Come on, buddy. Come on. Park still holding in there. He's missing now. But he's still blocking. Sand's been hit hard. This is not good. It's so close. We've nearly got him down. His stomach, just one more good hit. Sand is down. Come on, Park, it's on you, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, he's only unconscious for 14 seconds, so you need to be very, very quick here, man. We're going to take his weapon. We're going to hold on to that thing. We're going to take his armor as well. We're going to take everything off him. We're essentially going to strip him naked and leave him. He is going to get back up. He is going to try and hurt us. We can't let him do that. Okay, so this faction uniform will unfortunately make us look like we're from the Holy Nation. We can't have that happen. So some of the things that Sand's wearing are going to have to go. That combat cleaver, that's something else. That's pretty good. We just took down a Holy Sentinel. Okay, go start healing your friend. Let him cower there in the cold. Well, we survived against one of them. And even though he went down, Sand eventually will grow stronger through these defeats. Because every single time we get knocked down, we get stronger. Now, I'm reasonably sure that he is playing dead now. Indeed he is. And I just heard a bone dog howling. So we want to be a little cautious that we don't have one coming for us. Okay. Alright. Now, Park, I'm going to need you to heal yourself. Good. And as soon as he's done that, we're going to go and grab that pack. We're going to pick up all of his armor. We're going to put it in there, because we're going to sell that to someone. Or at least try to. Alright, and Sand's back up. And his toughness is still 22, but he's halfway to his next level. He seems slowly getting back up onto his feet. Okay. Well, you know what? Park definitely seems to be more of our lead fighter right now. Oh, he's getting back up. Alright, well, we can't have that, can we? We know what we need to do. We need to attack him, of course. Both of us. Make sure he stays down. He's not going to be able to put up much of a fight. Surprisingly, he is still taking a fair bit of damage. Here we go. There we go. And we're getting experience from that as well. Every hit we make on them, we get better. Alright, so Park, you are going to be picking up our man here. We're going to be bringing him into town. And then we're going to consider what we're going to do with him. Now, I think Park is actually healing him right now. He's going to be keeping him alive. And I'm okay with that. We don't want him to die, not yet. Park, you don't collect those things. Sand, I will get you to collect them. And they'll all go into the pack. I think we have enough right now in terms of our medicine to get away with healing him. Let's have a look. See how much more he needs. Not much more. Now, he's unconscious. He's actually, well, he's woken back up now, but Park has him. We could put him back down on the ground and start beating him up again. We're going to carry him towards whatever this next town is, and we're going to decide what we're going to do with him there. This could be friendly. It could be enemies. We saw some nomads roaming across the field, so I think we hope, at the very least, that, well, maybe they're not all that bad. But we'll find out in the next. Thank you all for joining me. I've been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned.